Our next speaker, Senator Guillory, is a Republican member of the Louisiana State Senate representing District 24. In May 2013, he switched from the Democratic Party, becoming the first African American to join the Republican delegation. Mr. Guillory won a special election to the Louisiana State House of Representatives in 2004. He served in the House until 2009, when he was elected to the Senate in another special election. Please, warm welcome for Senator Guillory.
Centuries ago, my Cherokee ancestors used to put their ears to the ground so they could hear wild animals stampeding in the distance. Usually it was buffalo. Today, you don't have to put your ears to the ground to hear the buffalo stampeding. They're stampeding to round up 20 million new votes before the 2014 elections. They intend to get 20 million new votes through a process they call a pathway to citizenship. But let me remind you that the pathway to hell is paved with reckless behavior just like this. No matter what your position on immigration, there are two questions that must be answered before, not after, our nation passes a law. Question one: what will be the impact of 20 million new citizens on our already poor-performing schools, our already overcrowded hospitals, our Social Security system that is already threatening to cut back on payments to senior citizens? And what will be the impact of 20 million new workers on our jobs? The second question is border security. America is the most powerful military force on earth. Our military is stationed in over 150 nations around the world. We are protecting the borders of South Korea. We're protecting the borders of other industrialized, wealthy countries like Japan. While we're protecting everybody else, our southern border is open. It's open to thousands of people around the world who come to Mexico and walk up into Texas. It's open to them. It's open to tons of drugs. It's open to any kook with some bomb-making materials. Now, we have the resources to secure the border today, right now. What we don't have is a president who has the will or a president who has the desire to secure the borders. And he even won't let the border states secure themselves. So you must ask why. Why is this president leading this stampede which threatens our communities? You know why. You know it. He pretends to care about poor people. He pretends to care about the middle class, but he doesn't. We are in his hip pocket. He counts on us to vote for him and his policies. He counts on us, but we don't count. We don't count to him. We don't count when he spends billions and billions of dollars building communities in faraway nations while our communities crumble in America. We don't count when he wages his war on oil and coal, raising the cost of electricity, raising the cost of gasoline and clothes and food. His war on the middle class and on poor people hurts everyday Americans everywhere. We don't count when his policies, his government policies of government regulation and government interference don't create jobs anywhere. But he expects us to share those few jobs with some newcomers because we don't count. We don't count because we're in his hip pocket. We don't count because we put all of our eggs in his basket. So he doesn't have to count. And the Democrats, please, they owe us much and they pay us little. They don't even pay attention to us. If they paid attention, we wouldn't have to be here demanding answers. Mr. President, today, all Americans demand answers. We want to know the impact of 20 million new citizens on our housing, on our schools, on our hospitals, on our Social Security, and on our jobs. God bless you, and God bless our great homeland.